The first very dangerous fire hazard is on the roof. 95% of the time when a customer tells me that they can't use their dryer, they're going to the laundromat and their clothes won't dry, it is because it is clogged on the roof. There's two ways it gets clogged on the roof. One way is just no one's ever cleaned it, and then the lint will build up around the edges, and then the lint acts as a magnet, and then more lint will stick to it, eventually covering the whole vent. I've seen these ones so badly that the people that painted the roof actually painted over the clog. So there's only one way really to fix this, and that is to have a professional safely go up on the roof and physically remove the piece of lint that's blocking it. There is no way to clean it from inside when you run your brushes through the dryer vent. The only other way is through the attic, like if it's a 3-story or a 4-story and you can't access the roof, then you could take the vent apart in the attic and reach your hand through it and actually clear it out. And then this also goes for the vent on the side of the house. A lot of people think the vent goes right out the side, I don't need to clean it, but this also could get completely clogged with lint, or it could get clogged with a screen. Next is in the attic. A lot of times when these dryer vent systems are built, they've been in the attic for 10, 20 years, and most of them that I see were held on with just duct tape, which starts to deteriorate with the temperature and the humidity, and these dryer vents could fall apart, or they could not reach where they need to go, or if someone's doing a repair on the air conditioning or they're in the attic for some reason, they could step on it and detach it. And this is a really scary fire hazard because most of the time your dryer will work fine, except for if it's extremely hot outside. And then you could be just doing your laundry with not a clue in the world, and your whole attic could be filled with flammable lint, which is very dangerous. Next is inside the actual dryer. So there's two types of dryers, one's with the lint tray on the top and one's with the lint tray inside the door. The ones with the lint tray inside the door, when you pull out the screen, which is important to clean, but it doesn't get everything, there's going to be a huge amount of lint in there if you've been using your dryer for at least a couple of months. So that's very important to clean. And then also under, it's called the floor pan. You access it by taking out the pipe in the back that you connect the vent to the wall on. And then in there, it could be a whole carpet of flammable lint and pet hair that could be super dangerous. And everyone thinks that the fires are caused by the dryer vent, but it's actually because the dryer will overheat with all that lint in there, and then the dryer will go on fire. Then if you have the wrong transition vent, it'll go from the dryer to the structure of your house. Next tip is transition vents. Most of the time, they'll give you a vent that is a plastic foil vent. These are super dangerous, and there's only one that I would recommend, and that is Dryer Flex, which is metal and flexible, and I'll leave a link down below so you guys could check that out. Lastly, the fire hazard that everyone knows about is the vent. If it gets completely clogged with lint, then the dryer will overheat. There'll be nowhere for the heat to go, and then all that lint inside the dryer will go on fire. So if you want to learn how to clean the inside of your dryer, check out this video over here.